Sorry. The dog wasn't chewing on the camera, but setting up anything just takes a lot longer with her around. I have run her pretty thoroughly today. She's a lot easier to control if she's tired. She's a little hard on leash, and she's leashed time, like including in the house or in her crate. Like either she's in her crate or she's leashed, because she's she doesn't have very good control of her bladder, and by very good I mean she doesn't have any control of her bladder. Hi, yes, we've got a puppy today. Hi everyone. Hi Paolo. Hi Alex. Hi Gabor. Who else do we have here? What are you doing? She's in my garden. What are you doing? And I'm sort of in my neighbor's yard. I've got my sketchbook here, and I'm going to try to sketch with the dog. So she's got a leash. It's not attached to anything. It just slows her down. When I unleash her, which I won't do fully, like I'll let her maybe wander with the leash, but I won't unleash her fully while I'm on camera. So this yard is raised over the ground. Hi Mom. Yeah, so she doesn't come down off of it. And anyway, she's still got the very strong come to mama puppy response, so she never like gets more than a few feet away from me. But it's great actually. When you take her leash off, she runs around like a maniac. She is, in fact, she is half border collie, and then the other half is a sled dog mix, so like Malamute and Canadian Inuit dog. So she is, yeah, running around, destroying my garden. Hey you! Oh look, water. She loves water, which is great. Big Malamute thirst, tiny puppy bladder. You're ridiculous. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this up like this and then try to get her attention. Like this, maybe? So today's gonna keep this up for very long. But hopefully I can keep it up long enough. I also, because of the way I'm set up, I do not have a great view of the chat going by. So this will be a less chatty stream. I mean, please do all the chatting. Alright, let's show how you fight. Yeah, good girl. So this is her being tired and low active. So you might actually see her nap here. She's been pretty drowsy because I ran her around this morning at 5 a.m. when she got up. Yeah, closer to 6 a.m. this morning. Yeah, good girl. Anyway, it is very hot out, and I have this crazy thing. Hopefully I can get at least a little bit of sketching in before calling it a day today. Hey you! You're off screen. You're off screen, bud. Wait! Okay, what if I... Come on, come here. Whoa. What if I take your Ember? Yeah, good girl. So, she has a very strong bite response. She's quite mouthy, which is the sled dog. So we've been working on training that out of her. That's been the focus of training for the last couple days, is to control that. So understanding what human pain threshold is. So that's bite inhibition, as well as just rules about what she can and can't bite. So she can't bite. She's not to play with humans by biting us. But also understanding that it hurts us when she does. So she's been pretty good. You'll notice probably as she goes around, there's cleavers in the neighbor's yard, so she'll get all these seeds all stuck in her, which has been handy. It looks absolutely ridiculous, and then I've been picking them out of her fur, and she doesn't really like it, but it means that I can around with her fur like here, and she can try to get away a little bit, but she won't. Here. I'll put you on camera. She usually won't really, you won't really get on my, you won't turn around and bite me like you used to. Like, she'd never bite hard. It was never a really aggressive thing. But, just making her understand that's not a way of communicating. So she's gonna pee again. She has a tiny, tiny, tiny bladder. Right? Right, buddy? Let's see what you do about balls. We haven't really learned about balls yet. This is sort of too big for her jaw at the moment because she's tiny. Oh, and she's off screen again. Are you going to sketch the puppy? Probably not, just because she's a little too wild. It doesn't sit still. This is her at her, like, quietest before she passes out, pretty much. So if she passes out, maybe I'll sketch a puppy. But otherwise, I think I need something stationary so that I can watch the puppy in between sketching. Yeah, because I don't trust you for a moment. Okay, hey, say hello to the camera. Look at the squishy ears. Oh, look at the floopity ears. They're so soft. Like, you don't understand how soft these things are. They're just like the softest thing ever. I have a very soft cat, and these are even softer. So soft. So soft. Yes, you're so soft. And you see her putting up with this. Usually she'd be, like, in the past, when we first got her, she'd be all up in my business biting, but she doesn't, because she's actually very trainable. So the border collie is here. Hi, Steven. Okay, so I'm going to grab something else to sketch. Some kind of non-toxic plant in a pot, I think. Hey, Cooper. Right, I've got a new to me alligator fern. How are we doing in the chat here? Okay, little one. What are we gonna do? Are you going to play with your stick? Maybe? No, you're gonna. Okay. Oh, you're gonna go over there? How about you come over here, bud? It's shadier over here. You love the shade. Yeah. Good girl. Are we gonna show off some tricks? Remember? Buddy? So as I said, we started out training her with other stuff, but most of the past couple days I've focused on bite inhibition. But yeah, I've also got Lauren here, so one of my viewers is right in front of me. Lauren, are you watching the stream now? Okay. Can you watch the chat for me and point out any highlights? So if people want to, like, if you're talking to me, yes, good girl. Yeah, so she predicts what I'm going to ask her, which is why she's sitting right here. Yeah, you're good. Hey, what's that about jumping? No jumping.
They like the ears.
Yes, everyone likes the ears. Okay, little goofy little ears, right? Yes, goofy little ears. Okay, Ember, here. Yeah, sit. Good girl. What was it? What were you doing? Yeah, you were sitting. Stay. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Mm-hmm. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Stay. Hey. Paw. Good girl. Yes, that was a paw. Good girl. And you're still climbing on me? Yeah, you're not very patient, are you? You're not very patient at all. No, you're not. Yesterday, I tried doing a sit-stay with her favorite treats, because the recommendation is to train new skills with some of their favorite high-value treats. The problem with training her with high-value treats is what you're seeing here. Is she gets too excited about the process, and so even though she knows exactly what she's supposed to do, she gets super excited. So she was doing this. No jumping. Sit. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Oh, I dropped one. Good Robin. Here. Yes. Down. Down. Ember, down. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Anyway. So we were trying. Good girl. Yes. Okay. You want more? You want more? Sorry, so we tried with her favorite treats. She has these bacon treats that she absolutely adores. The ingredients are disgusting. And she got so excited that she did this wonderful sit-stay. I mean, she was squirming and howling as she was doing it, but she had her butt on the floor as I was walking away with her favorite treats. But then I came back and realized that she'd piddled herself out of excitement. So training her is actually, you need to kind of get the balance where she's awake and motivated. Like when she's super duper sleepy, it doesn't work. Where she'll just like want to lie down the whole time. Yeah, do you want more treats? So I've got a mix here of just her regular kibble and some beef liver. And this is what seems to work best as training for her, is when she's not super hungry, but she's a little hungry. Here, come. Come here. Oh yeah, you got up high and now you don't know how to get back down again. Because you're goofy and tiny. Can you refill her bowl, Lauren? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Hi.
Lindsay said
Lindsay. You see my doggo? She's very cute. She's ever so cute. You're ever so cute, aren't you? Okay. Up. What was that about jumping? No jumping. No jumping. Sit. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Stay. Yes. Good girl. Stay. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Okay, free. And you just turn around. I need to put it further. But then you're not on camera if I put it further. Yes, free. Here. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes. And you've already predicted. So border collies will do this. They'll predict what you're going to do next. She's a little distracted right now. As you can see, she's getting a little tired. So she's 8 weeks old, 8.5 weeks old, right? And I've had her for 4 days. So she's super duper trainable. Like, this is actually great because we've only spent maybe a couple days on this kind of training. Most of it has been bite inhibition, where there were a couple days in there. The first day I got her, she was pretty shy, so the biting wasn't happening as much. And then she got attached to me, and her little sled dog personality came out. And this is her play style, where she does that a lot. And so we've been working on acceptable biting behavior, where you can chew on these. Yes, right? What are you doing? I'm trying to, yeah, good girl. And you can chew on your toys. Yes. And you can be really rough with that. And you can play rough with other dogs if they're playing rough with you. Although we haven't gotten to that part. But you cannot bite humans. Yes, that is not an acceptable biting. That is not an acceptable playtime strategy, is it? No, it's not. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
What's Ginger's cat's name again?
Sorry?
Ginger's cat's name?
Alex.
Alex says hack. Sketchbook
Yeah. Oh, but I have enough of like, she has a pattern to where she piddles. So, like, in the garden. And so I know that she's unlikely to piddle right on top of me. Okay, well, we're gonna put some water here. So we're definitely not using watercolor today because big Malamute thirst here is a bit of a problem. So I grabbed something that I had lying around. So I've got 5 of the, I think there were originally only 5 here. I thought maybe there were 6. There were 5 pens here. Sarasa vintage color. Yeah, hi. You're off screen, little one. You gonna help? You wanna come?
Steven said, you know the song Higher Ground? I'm making a sketchbook. The view is good, by the way.
Sorry?
The view is good.
The view is great? Okay, good. Are those for you? Are you helpful? You're helpful like your brother's helpful. Not at all. How am I supposed to sketch if you have my pens? Okay, let's trade. Ember? Ember, bring? Okay, so she's never tried that before. Yeah, good girl, and you're showing me your paw. Good girl, yes. Good girl, good sit, good paw, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're predicting my commands, which is adorable. Adorable. But you put my pens over there. Anyway, we haven't tried bring on her. The neat thing about border collies is they're smart and very trainable. Malamutes, Canadian Eskimo dogs, they're not dumb dogs, but they... Hi. I'm not sure this is helpful, buddy. No, I'm really not sure this is helpful.
Lindsay says I think he's even less helpful than Neuron. Neuron doesn't run off with pens or things.
That's true. Usually. Neuron's stolen paintbrushes before, but...
And then Gabor Ola says, I have a poll question. How long before I start doing the sketchbook?
She was chewing on the sketchbook before before we started the video. Yeah, hello you. Yes, you chew on everything. Yes, you do. This is how helpful you are. This is why this video is not going to be very long. But, okay. Yeah, not a very long video. So helpful. So helpful. I mean, I say not helpful, but then on the other hand, if you're just on Instagram, like most popular post in a while, I've gotten like all kinds of collaboration requests from like doggy gear companies from the post that I made about Ember and the new account that has like 28 followers. Like, it's a bit absurd. So, you know, clearly, certainly if I wanted to make a business out of my dog, she could pay her bills, at least for now while she's tiny. You've discovered you can sit in the garden, huh? And that's not a good thing for you to chew, but that's not a good thing. No, I know. Those are onions. They're not good for you. Oh, sorry. No, it's... Sorry. Okay. Can you make sure that she's not chewing on these green onions, please?
Well,
yeah, can you just move her to the grass, please? Thank you. Okay, don't be shy about her. Just pick her up.
oh, I can't really reach her.
Yeah. Of course you can reach her. Just pick her up. There you go. Okay. So I'm just gonna sketch in pen here, and I'm gonna work on this.
Ginger Snap says definitely double extra, and Steven says 7 minutes. I think for the sketchbook.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even that. It was like negative 30 seconds. I was trying to bring down the sketchbook for the live stream, But like I was setting up for a live stream with the dog. Eventually, I had to hand her off to Jordan because carrying her up and down the stairs while carrying other stuff, and she was just chewing on everything. She also chews on my phone, so if the view is a bit blurry at all, it's because the camera has dog slobber on it, like the lens. I did try to clean it, but so how was everyone else's week? So I'm going to try to see if I can, with just the colors I have here, create some kind of color accuracy depth, something. Just let her go.
Huh?
Just let her go.
Because she rings me, not my fault.
She won't. She just needs to go poo or pee or something. Pee. That's how she does it.
Huh?
Good girl. Good girl. Probably all over your leash. Good girl. Yes. Now I'm more stuff for me to wash pee off of. Anyone have any advice for dealing with the like no sleep part of puppy training? Because like somehow this creature who sleeps 20 hours a day isn't letting me get like 6 hours of sleep right now. So I am super duper tired all the time. All the time. Kind of crazy.
Mama says 18 years to go.
She's saying that you were trouble until last year.
Huh?
She's saying that you were keeping her from sleeping last year. Until you moved out. 18 years to go.
Oh, to go.
I'm not reading the thing you are, and yet you read it.
Okay.
She's making fun of you, is what she's doing.
How do you find people? Okay, and then Gabor Ola says the week has been fine, practicing watercolor clouds with more or less success, rather less.
Wait, were you the one who posted watercolor clouds? Were you the one who posted watercolor clouds on Discord? I saw some watercolor clouds on Discord. I'm trying to remember if that was your stuff.
I don't watercolor.
No, I'm asking Gabor. Because if so, those were very successful.
Yep.
I do not have poop bags. Go grab some.
Supervising the dog.
Of course I'm supervising the dog.
Yeah.
Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you. Are you helpful? Yeah, so helpful. What am I going to do with you? So helpful. Look at this help. Such help. Look at this sketchbook. So nice. Look at all this nonsense. Hey, no. You chew on something else. You can chew on this. Look. Okay, yeah, you can chew on my pen while I... You can step in your water while I pick all the cleaver stuff out of you. Good, good. Good girl. Good girl. Hey. Good girl. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so helpful. Well, she's running off with my subject. Are you making fun of me then? Because I was trouble until I was 18? Because, okay, well, thank you for your contribution, Ember. Oh, no, you're contributing more. Good girl. Yeah. Do you want to show your cute little dirty face to the camera? Yeah. Okay, let's show the face. Okay. Yes, this has been very helpful. So helpful. Such help. Much wow. Let's show your cute little face to the camera. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Hello.
Oh, there we go. I used to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Gabor says she's helping me make marks on the paper.
Yep. Yeah. This is definitely a collaborative sketch today. What happened to my subject? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Mama says human children keep being up at night longer than puppies.
Well, good thing I don't have human children.
Abstract art, scary puppy teeth.
Yes. There's no scary puppy teeth.
And then Lindsay says, I think trying to sketch might have been optimistic.
Well, I figured this is an art channel, so I better do something art related. I think at some point I got a suggestion of I should put some watercolor on her paws and let her, you know, march around some paper, which, you know, I might do sometime, but I'm also just concerned because the mouth is involved in everything. And even non-toxic watercolor, like, it's not necessarily something that you want to be feeding to a little puppy. Hi. What do you have on your face? What's this? What's this orange thing? What do you have on your face? What do I have in my sketchbook? Is it teethy marks? Yes. She's definitely not helping with the sketch, but as far as, you know, if my job is YouTuber, then then she's being extremely helpful. Yes. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. We'll just keep this up until you're falling asleep, which should be soon. I can tell. And then we'll put you down for your nap. Yeah, I love nap time. Nap time is the best. You're so sweet, especially when you're unconscious.
She's definitely adding visual interest in the live.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then Gabor says, Steven, it was 11 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, in a way, it was less because she was also, you know, you didn't see it off camera when she was chewing on this thing before. Hello, yes, it was helpful. Where did my... Yeah, you do. Uh-huh. So helpful. So helpful. Such help. Helping? Helping? By the way, we were concerned about Neuron being aggressive with her. He's not. At all. Like, this is the cat who played whack-a-mole with a raccoon a few years ago. I don't know what his, like, motivations are, what's going on, but he's letting her, like, he'll let her lick his face. And the worst that he'll do is, like, when she's doing her little playtime snappy thing at him. Do you see her here? Let's move this camera. Do you see her now?
It's no delay, but I don't...
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, the only problem is when I do this, then it's not. Hi. Ooh, then it wants to tip. Is she still on?
Yeah. Well, you see like a tiny bit of her head and paws. So,
I see. Okay, what if I bring her more like this? Yeah, you!
And then watch she move.
Of course she moves. Good girl.
There we go, yeah, we can see.
In her new position?
Yeah.
So this is a sleepy doggy now. Yeah, no, so she'll like do her little, you know, lunging at him with her jaw wide open. It's not really aggressive, it's just play. And he doesn't really understand that, so he'll back away and slink off, but he's just been letting her get away with just like absolute bratty behavior and just tolerating it. So I don't know if he recognizes her as a baby, because definitely with human babies he definitely is that way, where he just He doesn't necessarily love the attention that they give him, but he'll let toddlers drool on him, pet him backwards, and at most he'll just slink off, and mostly he'll just shoot me looks like, you owe me so many treats. But he doesn't seem to be letting it get to him either, where he's still pretty happy. Despite this being all up in his business. She came to us terrified of cats because the breeders had a kind of a jerk of a cat who would just race at the puppy enclosure. Yeah, you. Look at these ears. Oh my goodness, it's ears. The breeders had a cat who would just race at the puppy enclosure and watch the puppies scatter. So she came to us terrified of cats, but Neuron's been so tolerant and non-reactive that she's no longer really afraid of him at all. She's just curious. She just wants to lick his face and play, do some playtime and, you know, chase him around. He is not really interested in playing that way anymore, and I don't know that he ever would have kept up with her energy level. She can be kind of insane.
Oh, Joy is here.
Hi, Joy.
Joy. Yeah. So, that was very quick change of pace. Smiley face going from running to sleeping.
Yes. So this is how you. But the thing is, you didn't see her when she's actually running. I've been deliberately tiring her out as much as possible when she wakes up. So I will take her, like, she's on a leash right now. I haven't been holding it, but it weighs her down because she's so tiny. So it really slows her down. We're on it's technically my neighbor's lawn. Although this whole thing is going to be, she wants to tear this whole thing up and do a native pollinator garden, so I'm going to help her with that. So that's going to be really cool, but for the time being, since she's going to start that next spring, there's a tree here that needs to be cut down that's like pretty diseased, so we're sort of in the shade of that tree, and the rest of the yard is just grass and various weeds. And so I've been using this area for Ember's potty breaks until she's fully vaccinated. Because she's not, so I wouldn't want her to catch parvo or something from some unvaccinated dog at a dog park. And, you know, in a fairly dense urban area, we do have, like, all the trails and stuff even will have dogs running around, they're pooping there, she snuffles everything. So, it's just safest for her to be on a patch of grass where she's the only dog. Until she's vaccinated. So we've been using this grass. It's elevated off the street, so she can't, even though it's not fenced, she doesn't, like, she won't even go downstairs. So she is pretty effectively contained in here. Plus, the other thing I've discovered is that she has a very, very strong come-to-mama reflex. Puppies in general, they don't want to get too far away from their adult. So they're always checking back, but she won't even really make it halfway across without checking back that I'm still with her. But if I take her off her leash, what she'll do is she'll run around in wacky little circles. She's so speedy when she's full of energy. There's definitely like both, you know, she's a mix of very active dogs and You definitely see that when she's fully awake. But she's still a puppy, so that lasts about, 15 minutes, maybe. And then she wants a potty, and then she wants food, and then she wants water, and then she wants a potty, and then she wants water, and then she wants a potty, and then she wants sleep.
It's been a lot. Yeah, are you reading them?
She will calm down. I look forward to seeing pictures of Ember and Neurons sleeping together. I suspect that'll happen. Ember doesn't really get cold very easily. She tends to overheat because, sled dog. She's adapted to climates much colder than this one and living outdoors. So she overheats really easily. And even with her bed and stuff, like right now what she's doing is she's just trying to resettle somewhere. This is why I'm bringing her inside shortly. Like I'm just gonna chat for a little while and then I'm gonna take her inside, because what she's done is she's found a patch of lily of the valley and just buried herself into it. Here, let me see if I can flip this around. You see the puppy? Can you spot the puppy? She's good at finding shade because she's overheated.
Oh, Luzine says there's a puppy. Ginger Snap said they gotta go.
Yes, it's a cute puppy. Does she have a sled dog appetite? She has, it's hard to tell. I mean, puppies all have a huge appetite. She definitely eats a lot. And she's definitely, like, when she's hungry, nothing else matters. But I'm not sure how that compares to other puppies necessarily. Anyway, it has now been nearly 50 minutes, and I think I actually do need to take this dog inside. So you can see what a great productive sketch I've had. This has been my week. This is the rate at which I am doing any kind of work, because she's either asleep, in which case often I'm trying to catch up on sleep or catch up on caffeine or catch up on eating or cleaning up after the monster. And when she's awake, there's no doing anything. So yeah, that's been fun. We've set her up with a crate in the living room, which has helped. Beginning to get used to that, so I can at least close her up when she's getting a little bit sleepier. Still getting used to it, so she still wants to be next to me all the time, which would be fine, except that she's not very good at controlling her bladder, so I don't really want her free roaming my studio. So
Lucine said hi, bye.
Hi, bye. Yes.
Puppy.
Hello. I'll just go grab the puppy so that we can say bye-bye, and then I'll end this stream. Uh-oh. What girl? Yes, time for pupper harassment. Good girl, puppy harassment, yes. Puppy harassment time. Puppy harassment time. Say hello to the camera. Say hello to the camera. What if I flip you on your back? And you can say hello to the camera this way. Good girl. Good girl. Why won't you let me sleep? So I also keep her awake before bedtime. I've been trying to keep her awake because she tries to nap at like 9 p.m. which is fine, except then she'd be up at 4 a.m., which has happened once, and I do not enjoy it. So we're trying to get her to not be asleep, you know, well before when we go to sleep, because then she's awake well before as well. She did have a 4-hour stretch of sleep this last night, which was really nice. That's the longest she's let me sleep hours in a row without whining for a potty. So hopefully we're gonna get better in the next few days. But I'm super exhausted and I need to go let this one sleep and catch up on other stuff. She's clearly very overheated, so I need to take her inside. Okay, bye. Okay, here we go.